Well, I definitely want to thank you for being on the show and congratulate you for winning the title. Now, kind of to commemorate you being on the show, actually, I know you're known for having a beard. I actually haven't shaved for 2 months to kind of get it, and you can see the sorry beard that I have. So I just wanted to know from you, what kind of got that going? What is that like a part of your style? You always going to have it, or is there ever going to be a time we're going to see a clean-shaven Johny Hendricks in the cage?
No, I won't be clean-shaven. It's sort of tradition. Mark Lehman likes my beard. That's sort of what started it all. Whenever my third fight or fourth fight, I grew it out for about a month. I started feeling bad. He's like, "Hey, you should keep that for the fight." I was like, "No, I was going to shave it right before weigh-ins, and then go from there." But he talked me into it, and then the next fight, he talked me into it again, and then everybody started saying, "You're the happy bearded guy." And then people started noticing you with the beard, and once they notice you, once you have a sort of like a trademark, you want to keep it.
It's unfortunate you couldn't swing a golf club since you were off the recent surgery and you didn't get doctor's clearance. But yesterday we were at the Mill Valley Estate. How did you appreciate the gun show there?
The gun show was great. Out there we had a lot of fun. Anytime you can put a gun in my hand, I love it. We got to shoot some pretty nice weapons as well. Very old, a lot of tradition in those, and those were always fun to shoot as well.
And then now let's take you back to fighting Robbie Lawler for the title. What was kind of going through your mind, doing it for the second time and just that whole experience?
I just took it as, hopefully a title defense. You know what I mean? That's the only way you can. Even though you don't have the title, anytime you get a chance to go back-to-back 5-round fights, definitely for the belt, you want to see if you can do those quick turnarounds. You want to see if you can do, where's your limits? And going in there, Robbie's a tough opponent. Nobody will say otherwise. And so whenever I was in there, training, doing all that stuff, I sort of just said, hey, enjoy the moment. Who gets the second shot? Who gets this? Who gets, how many people fight and don't get a shot at the title ever? So that's the most important thing. Just enjoy the moment and enjoy the ride. Now,
you got injured early in that fight. You want to explain to people who might not know what exactly happened and how it came about?
Yeah, let's see here, 10 days, my last training day, fourth round of sparring, I threw a hook and I felt the pop. So whenever that happened, I actually went to some active recovery, tried to heal it. I thought it was just like like a Charlie horse. It was right in here. And then first round, first like minute and a half, 2 minutes, I went for a takedown. As soon as I tried to go for a takedown, I pulled his leg and then it just popped all the way. And at that moment, it tingled, hurt, But there's two ways you can look at it. One, you can look at it as okay, I'm injured, I lost. You have something to fall back on, or you can just overcome it. I wouldn't have, if I'd have lost, nobody would have known it.
And how is the rehab process going for you right now?
It's going great. Tuesday, I just got my brace off, which is great. That thing was about to break on me.
Yes.
But it's going great. I'm ahead of schedule. I'm doing good. Doctor's happy. I would like to go 3 times a week, but they're trying to hold me back because they know the mindset that I have. So they're sort of trying to hold me back so that way they know it's 100% healed.
You got a great doctor behind you, right? It's the doctor who does the Texas Rangers pitching staff. Is that correct?
Yes. He does all the people for Dr. Meister. He works with the whole Texas Rangers, so he knows a lot about elbows, a lot about those kind of things for throwing arms. So he's done very well, and then I also do rehab with the guys who work on the Texas Rangers.
And I kind of have like a twofold question for you. Has it officially kind of sunk in that you're the champion? And do you feel, because I remember you're saying that on a lot of the preview shows, that you want to be the guy at 170 that everyone's coming after. Do you kind of feel like now you're finally that guy?
Yes, I feel like I'm that guy, but the belt, no. I don't feel like I'm the champ because I don't want just one. I want to hold it as long as I can, and once I retire, then I can look back and display them. I put it in the safe. This is the most I've seen it since the fight. I put it away. I don't even look at it. I don't even think about it because, I have bigger goals.
Now, last time you were here, you actually, your wife gave birth on your way here. And now this time you come down for Mother's Day. Is she a little bit angry at that?
Yeah, she's starting to get mad at the booking of. No. She's perfectly happy with it. She knows I like Canada, and she knows it's my job. You know what I mean? I got a little different business schedule than most people. But she's happy for what I have accomplished, and so are my kids. Even though I'm gone away from them a little bit, they're still happy for me, and that's the most important thing.
And one thing about our show, we have a lot of up-and-coming fighters on, and I just wanted to get you to maybe give them a like a little bit of advice and how to get to the top, because I know you started from the smaller shows and then you worked your way up to the title shot. Let's
see here, how to keep it all together. Train like it's always going to be your last day. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen in 3 weeks, 6 months. You don't know what's going to happen in your next fight. So enjoy the moment, train as hard as you can, and try to get the best you can out of every day. And that doesn't mean going 100%. All right? I think that's some of the best things you can't do. Is that you see these guys and they spar without headgears. They're doing this and they're just going full blown all day, every day, and they end up hurt or they end up burnt out. What I like to do is, everything I go hard, but I don't have the intensity every day at 100%. Sometimes it's 60, sometimes it's 80. You know what I mean? I just fluctuate and I listen to my body. I think a lot of people, they don't do that. I like 3.5-month camps or 3-month camps, depending on when I find out, because then I can ease my way into it. I think sometimes doing a 6-week camp hurts you because you're coming in, out of shape, and you think you're going to get in shape in 6 weeks, so you got to push hard every day to get that. But if you give yourself more time to prepare yourself, you're going to see less injuries.
Now, everybody knows that the UFC and Twitterverse is absolutely huge, and people are following everybody who's in the UFC on Twitter. So what we did is we reached out to some of your fans and asked, what do you want to ask Johny Hendricks today? And the big question was, you got the nickname Big Rig. What do you drive?
I just got a new truck from D&M Leasing. They helped me get, and they're one of my... I ended up getting a 650, an F650. I got it all jet black, and got it tricked out a little bit. I got some dog boxes on it. It's pretty nice. I'm super happy with the way it came out. So, yeah.
What's the clearance on that?
The clearance is 8.5 feet.
It's a big truck.
Yeah. They put some light bars on it because I go hog hunting and coyote hunting at nighttime a lot. So they put some light bars on the front and back so I can flip them on and you can see about 400 yards out of the way.
Yeah, I think I saw a picture of it on Google, and it's huge. I think I would need like a step ladder and a half to get on.
Hey, you know what? Realistically, it's bigger in person than it is on picture.
That's crazy.
Well, unfortunately we are out of time. We want to thank Johny Hendricks for being in studio, and thank Jay for providing the Fight Planet for today's show. Again, if you want to follow Johny Hendricks, follow him on Twitter @Johny Hendricks. I want to thank everyone for coming on and watching the show. See you next time.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.